Hi. If you know me, my name is Davon Quinwell, but most people know me as Rxyaltyxx.
Yeah, look in my eyes, ain't no disguise. All you is mad cause I'm fucking your bride. It's so ashamed the way that he died. He should've just been down for the ride. I tell the truth, I never lied. Think about the times I finally cried. Like in my city, I cannot deny. I wanna be seen, no time for the hide.
I've been doing music for almost 10 years, but took it seriously for the last 2. I started this, career when I was 9 years old. My grandmother always used to put me in front of a camera, make me, sing and all that. Kind of took enjoyment to it. Birthday just passed. Just currently turned 21 in December. If you had to ask me who my inspirations was, it was Lil Uzi Vert, X, and A$AP Rocky, and a little bit of Travis Scott. How I got started rapping was, I basically was still incarcerated, going to group homes and whatnot, just coming on probation, having to go back and forth. And my brother, Reggie, he told me, in order for me to stay out and to get myself out of trouble, you might as well do music, and that's just what it was from there.
I'm going in this time I ain't playing no games. I grew up on them cause they not acting
I finally ended up reaching 8K for the first time. Then the week after that, I ended up making 9K views. So I remember when I was at my first 10. To see all these people just, gravitating in my direction and giving me their time of day to literally just give me their ears and listen to my craft and what my story is. That's what I've always wanted to be. My career was based off me using it as therapy at first. Then it turned into other people feeling the same thing. So that's when I started just growing my fan base based off how people felt.
Came back the next day to just bury my pain. I promise you this time it won't be the same.
I had a pretty simple life, but growing up, going through situations back and forth, it tends to change you. It tends to, turn you into something that you don't want to be, and you eventually start just grasping it. It's a situation that most of my family know about, but don't, Just went through a situation with family around at 9 years old, like 7, 8, between that area. And let's just say that sort of changed my life. It kind of made me not trust anyone. It kind of made me feel like no one could just, get into my circle. Because I felt like somebody was always gonna just turn around on me. After I ended up going through what I went through, I ended up just changing. I ended up being like a comedian, but more like a person that did real life things on the internet. And I gained a following before I became a real actual rapper. And I know people gonna always bring up the pink and red hair and, all the fights. The internet, it's something That is enthusiasm. But to a person in their real life, a bunch of just he say, she say. My granddad, he was always there for me. Took care of me since I was a child, kind of like a father figure. And, you know, his death still hasn't set right with me. It still hasn't, it still feel like he died today, not a year ago. And don't get me wrong, it takes time to get over things like that. But I've learned, if I seen you go once, and I see you in a casket, it just, I don't know, it doesn't do nothing to me. It makes me feel like you graduated, like you went to a better space. Mind you, we had cancer, multiple surgeries, and I'm guessing that the last surgery that he had kind of messed him up. And I'll give it to you straight on the relationship. I'm kind of not looking for anyone. Only reason why I say that is because, you know, when you tend to go through things over and over and have to get to know someone, tell them your name, and all the little good details, you don't want to keep going through that over and over. That's fine. When you tend to try to look for someone, you get this anxiety. And you get this fear. Like, is everything now gonna stay the same? One thing's for sure, I just needed a way to like express myself and just give some type of connection with you guys, and you know, just let you know that I'm always watching y'all. I know y'all always watching me. I appreciate all of you that ever viewed anything that I ever put, any comment, anything like that. I appreciate every single one of you people. Y'all mean the world to me. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoy it. Summer 23 coming out February 24th. I'll see y'all then. Stay true to yourself and let nobody take your energy. Later.